Prostitution and crime have been the reputation of East Sprague, but is it the reality? Businesses there say no, and now the Spokane City Council wants to pump $5 million into the East Central Spokane neighborhood to improve it. Okay, KXLY4's Colleen O'Brien working for you. Now she's live along East Sprague with more on the new businesses that are moving in. Colleen?
Nadine, it's been a long time since I've actually driven down to East Sprague, and I was very surprised to see how many new businesses and an apartment complex were right here along the street. It's a sure sign that this area is maybe outgrowing its reputation. The predictable East Sprague is still here, a street for some synonymous with prostitution. That isn't Jim Hanley's East Sprague.
It's a stigma. It's not a reality.
He would know. Tin Roof, his family's business, has sat here since 1945.
I've been here my entire life, like I say, and I've never really had any kind of a problem with anybody.
As co-founder of the East Sprague Business Association and chair of the East Central Steering Committee, Hanley saw what a little faith and, let's face it, a lot of money did for South Perry, with the city council now vowing $5 million for his neighborhood.
I think we have more businesses, more traffic, more people moving around, and that area will, or that reputation will just dissolve right in front of you.
Helping dissolve that reputation, Jillian Spate. Her cheesecake shop opens tomorrow.
We do all the baking ourselves. Everything's from scratch, including our crust.
Right under a shiny new 37-unit apartment complex on East Sprague.
It's probably going to take a lot of work, but if we have the time, the patience, and the individuals that are willing to work with the community that's already here, it will pay off in the long run.
The money will pay for new sidewalks, tree-lined streets maybe, and more street lamps. Those abandoned, dilapidated homes, money will help revitalize those.
If your structures around a business district don't have the housing structures that are up to par, then you've got to improve the housing stock as well in order to get that retail business thriving.
City Council President Ben Stuckert helped get the East Spokane Improvement Project going, one that will admittedly take years to work.
You're not really going to see a huge jump in economic development for 5 to 10 years after you invest.
But the neighborhood and businesses here know East Sprague is worth the wait. And now that East Spokane has been chosen, of course, it's a long road ahead, as we mentioned. But now that the business district and the city council know where the money's going, they can start working on that planning phase. They hope to have construction actually happening in 2015. Reporting live, Colleen O'Brien, KXLY4.